Now behind me here is my spare race car, which has been sat in storage for the past 5 months. Now we have just under 7 days to get it ready for racing. So here's everything we need to do. Number 1, get the engine started and serviced. Number 2, strip and rebuild the back end. And lastly, number 3 is to give it a good old wash. And obviously that isn't everything, so be sure to stay tuned throughout today's episode as we prepare my spare race car for racing. Now the first thing we're going to do is remove all the wheels. Okay, so that is all of the wheels off the car. Now the next thing which I'm going to do is hoover out all the mud inside the car. Okay, so that is the car all hoovered out and ready for a wash once we get it outside a little bit later on this week. The next step now is to get my seat all bolted down as we swap the seat from car to car, and also sort out my straps because we also swap my straps from car to car as well. So that's the plan. Dad. Is it just a dodgy connection?
No. Top protocol.
Right. Ready? Okay, so the seat is now fitted with all the straps, so that is ready to go. The engine, we managed to get that running, which is really, really good. It is sounding awesome. I didn't actually film it, but we managed to go into first and make sure everything was running smoothly, which it is, so that is good. The next step now is to sort out the back end, so let's start stripping that and getting that sorted. Okay, so a little bit of an update. Now you would have seen my dad remove this arm and the shock yesterday, and that was due to the fact that there was a lot of movement down in this area here, so he removed it and made sure everything was all good behind there, and then put it back and tightened everything up, making sure it was all good. Now you would have also seen my dad painting up the drums, which just look amazing, and he also painted up the arches so they look a lot better. Now moving on to the front of the car, my dad also painted the arches here, and he also fitted a brand new shock on this side. So overall, everything is going well. We have managed to get the engine started and ready for racing with a few adjustments, and we have also managed to get the back end all sound and ready. The next step now is to give it a clean and also do a few little odd jobs, which I'll talk through as we do them. Now, before we carry on today's video, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of my sponsors, because all of this wouldn't be possible without them. So I just want to say a huge thank you to them. There is links down in the description below. Okay, so you've just seen my dad free up the pedal box, as that was quite stiff and the pedals weren't retracting very well. So my dad's fixed it up and that is now all 100% good. Okay, so we've just received a delivery from minispares.com. There is a link down below to their website where you can buy all of your mini parts. Now the first thing that we have is a brand new master cylinder, which is going to be going onto my spare race car. We also have some brake and clutch fluid to help us bleed the brakes in just a second. Now lastly, in this box we have a couple of bits to go away for spares, like some bolts and some pins, so we'll put them away just in case we need them in the future. Now before we do get the car all cleaned, we need to bleed the brakes. Okay, so just finished work. My brother and my dad have been really busy this afternoon getting the car ready, because we have had a little bit of drama with fitting the brand new master cylinder, because basically it goes down here. I'll show you. It goes down here, the rod goes down here, and then attaches onto the brake pedal, which is just down there. It all links up around that area there, and there is a void in there. And what has happened is my dad has gone to put the pin back into the that void there to attach the master cylinder to the pedal, and basically he's dropped the pin down into the void. So what my dad has done is he's taken off the pin from my main race car and then modified it, because my main race car is different to my spare race car because of different years. So he's had to modify the pin so it would fit the spare race car, and he's modified it and fitted it up, and hopefully it's all good.
Heartbeat in the night, cold air pricks my skin.
Yeah.
Lost in fading light, darkness pulls me in. Mind's a haunt.
Okay, so the last hour's been a little bit manic, but I think we are ready for racing tomorrow. We've got my spare race car on the trailer, all strapped down and ready to go. I'm going to give it a little bit of a swing off now with the hose pipe, just so it looks a little bit better. But yeah, I think we are ready. I can't wait for racing tomorrow. Stay tuned for next week's video, as that's going to be us racing my spare race car for the first time in this season. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I can't wait. Let's give this car a wash and get ready for tomorrow. Okay, so just giving the car a little bit of a swill off. There is actually quite a lot of mud marks on top of the roof, so I just wiped them down to make it look 100%. I've actually also given the inside of the car a little bit of a swill out as well, so that is looking a lot better. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.